is everything to your satisfaction, sir? I'll take that from you. No! If you say so. I forgot to make vegetables. I'm gonna have to do that. All right, it was another early morning for Mr. Beans and I. He had to go potty at like 4 a.m. I tried going back to sleep and I couldn't, so I decided to just get up. It's currently 5:30 and we're gonna get packed up and hit the road. Hopefully be on the road by 6. Okay, the sun is out, which means we're late. It is almost 7 and we just dumped tanks and we're about to hit the road. It says we have about a 4-5 hour drive, so probably be like 7. All right, let's hit the road. We're at Walmart. It's super windy out, so I'm not even gonna bother trying to record myself out there. We're in Goodland, Kansas. I don't know. Probably really unsafe. I'm not really comfortable. You're gonna have to figure a way out. Come on. Don't hurt yourself. Oh my God. This is why we don't get under there. Yeah, good job. Good job. So while Beans plays in the water behind me, I'll talk about the drive. There was a really bumpy road at the beginning, one of those back roads. But then once we got off of that, it was pretty much smooth sailing. No traffic or anything. Walmart was easy, got some gas after that. I started listening to The Alchemist on a recommendation from someone. Yeah, it's a really cool book. It's really short too, so I'm gonna probably listen to it again as soon as I'm finished. I think I'm almost done, but it's really insightful and it's kind of fitting with the journey that I'm on. Anyway, we're all set up. The site's pretty nice. It's really hot today. Hopefully it's gonna cool down at some point, but so far it's pretty nice. So Beans and I just got back from the water and noticed he was limping and found a couple of these in his paws, and I just spent the last half an hour picking them out of his tail. We first encountered these in Wyoming, and I thought we were done with them, but evidently not. And they're all over the place here, which is wonderful. So a little update from Cedar Bluff State Park in Kansas. Today is quite a different day than yesterday. It's chilly and rainy and gloomy, and it's given me some nice fall vibes. I'm really enjoying it. So yeah, I'm gonna have some chili tonight, and it's gonna be awesome. This park is really actually nice. I think you can stay here long term, and I mean, I'll show you the bathrooms later, but they're decent. I got a nice hot shower last night. It was nice. And it was $150, including tax, like all in for the week, which is by far the cheapest place I've stayed. And I mean, it's a really nice park. I'm enjoying it. So the high for today is 59 degrees. And it's currently 63 in here. So I'm wearing this long sleeve quarter zip, which are not really my favorite. I probably should have the heat running right now, but I'm enjoying the cool for now anyway. All right, let's check out this bathroom. There's some sinks. Those are actually knobs. And there's soap, hand dryers, a little urinal, some stalls, and some showers. And there's a knob on there too. And the water actually gets hot. So all in all, a pretty nice bathroom. It's a little industrial, but does the job, and the water's hot and it feels nice. Oh, I also don't understand this. So this is the handicap shower. There's no door, curtain, or anything. That's kind of interesting. I don't know. All right, so today we're gonna be making some cheesy corn. So these are all my ingredients. I've got some ham, some bacon, some milk, some corn, some cheese, some barbecue sauce, some salt, pepper, barbecue seasoning, and hot sauce. And essentially this recipe, I've never made it before, but it seems kind of like mac and cheese with bacon and ham and corn instead of noodles. So I'm assuming it's gonna be really good. I think I forgot to mention cream cheese. So I'm gonna start by slicing up some of this bacon. All right, so I'm going to throw this into the cold Instant Pot. And this recipe that I'm using actually suggests making this in a cast iron skillet, because then you can throw that into the oven to broil it. But I'm going to do it all in the Instant Pot, and I have an idea for how I'm going to simulate broiling it. I think it'll work. All right, so saute, let's do low, let that start. Alright, we'll call that rendered. Alright, I'm going to throw some ham in here, let that crisp up. And there's really a toss-up between making this or making chili with cinnamon rolls. So I went with this. Let's call this ham done. Now I'm going to make basically the cheese sauce. We'll throw on our cream cheese. This is half a block. We're going to add in some American cheese. It seems to want to skip like the roux process by doing the American cheese trick, which I use a lot to make like mac and cheese and stuff. I think I've done that on this channel. This is the barbecue sauce that I made last week. I'm also going to add some barbecue seasoning, some hot sauce. It's at a dash or two. That was a bit more than a dash or two, but that's all right. Also going to add a little bit of salt and some pepper. and some garlic powder. The recipe called for garlic, and I forgot to buy that, so we're gonna add the powder. This is smelling good. So I grated some cheddar cheese. I'm gonna put probably about 3/4 of what I have here in here. Save the rest for the top. All right, I don't think that cream cheese is gonna melt, so we're just gonna put everything in and call it a recipe. Now we'll throw the corn in. Corn makes it healthy, right? This corn's a vegetable. If you say so. Just turn this off. Sprinkle the cheese on top. Now what I'm going to do is put the lid on, the air fryer lid. I'm going to do roast. Let's try 8 minutes. 380. While the cheesy corn does its thing, I'm going to make some fried chicken, because what would go better with cheesy corn than fried chicken? So I just have these wings and drumsticks that I dry brine for a little bit, and then I threw them in some buttermilk. And let's take some of our chicken. Actually, I should get and a drumstick. So, everything turned out good, I think. So let's give everything a try. So I'll try the cheesy corn first, because that's kind of the star of the show. Good and hot. That's ridiculous. That is cheesy, and it's got a nice bit of tang from, I guess, the barbecue sauce and the hot sauce. So that's really good. All right, I'm gonna give these wings a try. And this is kind of like KFC, because it's Kansas fried chicken, although it's not a Kansas recipe. I don't know if you can hear that crunch. You probably can't, but that is some damn good chicken. I forgot to make vegetables. I'm gonna have to do that. Because no, corn is not a vegetable. Yeah, there's nothing healthy about this meal. And I'm surely gonna feel gross later. I already kind of feel gross. But I'm gonna make some veg to go with it, make myself feel a little bit better. And I'm gonna devour this. This is so good. Meal has been devoured. That was some of the best fried chicken, especially considering that I pan fried it, that I've ever made. It was perfectly seasoned. It was crispy. Now it's time to do some dishes. And I'm going to try something new for dishes, and I really hope it works. We're going to try the magic snap on my dishes. Ready? Come on. Work. Finally. He's having breakfast in bed. Is everything to your satisfaction, sir? I'll take that from you. All right, Mr. Beans, do you want to go to the beach? You want to go down to the water and play? You want to go play in the water? Let's go play in the water. All right, so the plan for today is to take Beans to the beach and then give him a bath. because he stinks. It's been forever since he's had a bath, and he just needs one. So we're gonna do that.
Don't even lie. Don't even act like you don't love this.
I could brush him forever.
Right? I could brush you forever and I would never stop getting fur off of you.
So I think we should move on to phase 2. So my plan is to use this little exterior shower on him. However, that's as far as the hose goes. So we're gonna give it our best, and if not, I might just use the regular hose on him. But at least with this one, we'll be able to dial in the temperature. All right, so let's give it a try. This hose needs to be longer.
Got oatmeal in it. He's such a good boy. Tell y'all.
Because you're such a good boy.
Now you want to go in? Because you smell so much better. Yes, you do. You smell so much better.
All right, I think Mission Bath was a success. What do you think, Mr. Beans?
I think that sucked and I never want to do that again.
All right, it's Saturday morning. You know what that means. It's adventure time. There's a few little things I want to do around here, so stay tuned for that. Well, I just got back from doing a little bit of exploring on my bike and messed up a little bit. So I tried to attach the 360 cam on this portion of my bike, and I've tried it before and I knew it was a mistake, but I decided to try it anyway, and this happened.
No.
luckily I had some foresight when I was buying all this and I could get packages delivered to me, and I ordered a replacement lens kit. So I'm going to review the footage and see how bad it is. I mean, it doesn't look too bad on the lens. So I'm going to see how the footage looks and determine if I actually need to replace the lens or not. But I'm glad I knew this was going to happen, because I do dumb things all the time. This is how the camera looks. So it actually doesn't look too bad on camera, but you definitely can see a few little scrapes. Okay, so the lens looks better than it did out in the field, and the footage actually looks pretty good. So I cleaned off the lens some more, and I decided to hold off on doing the replacement because I'm sure it'll get worse at some point. Alright, that's enough fun for one episode. If you've made it this far, thanks for sticking around, and subscribe so you can see where our adventure takes us next. But until then, stay excellent.